We're ready for the semifinal, first of two. The first seed, Princeton Tigers, will be wearing the dark caps, playing against the fifth seed, St. Francis University Red Flash. The Red Flash with a huge upset last night in the quarterfinals, winning over Brown. Brown had won both games during the year by a total of 25 goals. But the Red Flash, through an inspired performance by goalie Isabel Lumley, the player of the game with 12 saves, stunned the Bears and are making their first advanced semifinal appearance. Technically, it's the second semifinal appearance for the Red Flash because during the COVID year, the Ivy schools did not participate, so there were only 4 teams at the championship. But first time advancing out of the quarterfinal for the Red Flash. But they'll be facing a juggernaut in the Princeton Tigers. The 2 games between the teams, no surprise, 17-8, 12-4 in favor of the Tigers. But that didn't seem to bother the Red Flash in yesterday's quarterfinal. We'll see what it does today. It will be number 14 in the white cap, Kayla Olay, swimming off for St. Francis, and number 10, Annie Robinson, swimming off for Princeton. The game will begin in approximately 35 seconds in order to allow for the stream to start on time. And we're ready to go. Olay for St. Francis, Robinson for Princeton. And the Tigers win the opening swim off. So for those watching the stream, the Princeton Tigers in the dark caps with the ball moving right to left on your screen. And the St. Francis Red Flash in the white caps moving left to right. Robinson into the center, the hard turn, but a nice defensive play made by Hayden Lang against center Jovana Sekulic. Lang gets the outlet from Isabel Lumley, marked by Sekulic. Ordinary foul. Into the center goes Addie Williams. The outside shot easily saved and controlled by Lindsay Lucas, the freshman from Orinda, California. 3-on-2 for the Tigers. There's the outlet to Robinson. Triangle is set up. Robinson moving in, shoots, and a great save. And Lumley is right back to her tricks from yesterday. Isabel Lumley save out of play. Corner throw, new shot clock awarded to Princeton. Laura Larkin at the top. Moving in on the left side. Grace Houlihan passes off. Robinson tries to go on the short side. But Lumley's having none of that either. And as she did last night, she has got the Red Flash bench fired up. Olay on the left side. Checked by Houlihan. On the far side. It's up top. Hayden Lang fires, tipped over the bar. Nice defensive play by Jovana Sekulic. Defensive block out of play. Turnover to Princeton. A little bit of a lead there for Larkin. She turns to her backhand. St. Francis exclusion for pulling back on the turn. Her first of the game called against number 7, Abby Carter. Time of the exclusion, 6:07. Power play, Princeton. 3-3. Shifting to the middle is Carver. Now Robinson, back to Carver. She's all alone, and a great block at the defense by Taylor Hallbauer. On the block shot and change of possession, St. Francis back to full strength. Princeton exclusion for holding on the counterattack. Her first of the game called against number 10, Annie Robinson. Time of the exclusion, 5:44, power play, St. Francis. So the Tigers don't score on theirs. We'll see whether the Red Flash can capitalize. Olay way off to the left wing. Goes to Williams. Now into the middle. And shooting wide left was Abby Carter. Into the game for the Tigers, replacing Annie Robinson, is number 7, Genevieve Frépont. Rachel Carver goes all the way across the pool to Frépont. Up top, it's Grace Houlihan, one of 2 Houlihans on the Tigers squad. Into the center, hard turn, roll. Oh, and off the underside of the crossbar. St. Francis exclusion for pulling back on the counterattack. Her first of the game called against number 6, Hayden Lang. Time of the exclusion, 4:52, power play Tigers. 3-3 formation for the Tigers. Frépont stepping in, getting the pass, and Lumley with another great save. Teams are even. Into the center it goes. The roll away, and another one. Lumley is absolutely on fire. So now it's time for the Red Flash. Kayla Olay into the center. Princeton exclusion for delay of game, flipping the ball away after the free throw call. Her first of the game called against number 2, Laura Larkin. Time of the exclusion, 4:11. Power play, St. Francis. So neither team with a goal in the power play yet. Second opportunity for the Red Flash. 4-2 formation. Curling around from the left side, Kayla Rhodes goes to the post, but not nicely to tip the ball away. Was Kayla Jelensky, the sophomore from Stamford, Connecticut, and back the other way goes Kayla Carroll, junior from Greenwich, Connecticut. Into the center it goes. Offensive turnover foul called in the center against number 8, Jovana Sekulic. Separation and holding the suit. On the previous play, a yellow card has been issued to St. Francis head coach Jay O'Neill. Princeton exclusion for interfering with the free throw. Her first of the game called against number 8, Jovana Sekulic. Time of the exclusion, 3:19. St. Francis will go to the power play after its team timeout.
What's the number on St. Francis Polo? I have her now.
Isabel Lumley will put the ball in play. So 4-2 formation. Splitting the top now, moving way outside is Kayla Olay on the left side. Getting the pass. It's on the right wing. Stepping off the right post. And getting 2 passes now in the middle. Williams looking to shoot, and her shot falls short on the change of possession. On the change of possession, Princeton back to full strength. Corner throw awarded to Princeton after the goalie flip out of bounds by Isabel Lumley. So the Tigers setting up. Rachel Carver all across into the center. Ordinary foul in the center. Yelensky gets the pass. Steps out. No look pass. A beauty to Carver. And there's the drive and a chance inside, but the pass was fumbled. Ordinary foul. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And now Grace Houlihan on the right side. It's Carver. Shoots. Oh, and it's blocked into the net. That's one Isabel Lumley would like to have back. Princeton goal, her first of the game, scored by number 5, Rachel Carver. Time of the goal, 2:15. The score, Tigers 1, Red Flash 0. So the Tigers get on the board. Now it's Olay looking to shoot from the outside, but ready for it all the way was goalie Lindsay Lucas. Frapont, the senior from La Cañada, California, down the wing. Crosspool was open, the turn to the net. Oh, and a nice play on the defense. Demisha Such, the junior from Budapest, Hungary, tipping the ball away from her numerical counterpart, Mira Burghardt, junior from Manhattan Beach, California, and now back the other way. Williams fouled, attempting to turn. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Long pass is way too far for Such. Up top, here comes the shot. After the save out of play by goalie Lindsay Lucas, corner throw and new shot clock awarded to St. Francis. So Such brings it in from the corner, gives it to Olay. Princeton in a hard press, except for Such, who has the ball on the wing. Now dropping back to help defend the center was Burghardt. Now she attacks Olay to the opposite post. Ordinary foul against Yelensky. Hallbauer with the backhand flip outside. Such with the shot, and it's saved out of... Lindsay Lucas save out of play. Corner throw, new shot clock awarded to St. Francis. So up top it goes. Kayla Rhodes, a sophomore from Oceanside, California, swims it down, puts it out to Such. Olay's up top, gets the pass. Lets it fly and misses wide left. And straight to the counterattack. Go the Tigers. It's Frapont. She's got Kayla Carroll across the pool, calling for it, and doesn't give it. Now she does, but it's too late. Up like a giant was Addie Williams. And the score at the end of the first quarter of play, the Princeton Tigers in dark caps 1, the St. Francis Red Flash in white caps 0. Well, a great first quarter. Both teams, difficulty on the power play. Each team missing all their chances. The Tigers, the only goal of the quarter. A wing side shot that snuck in the short side from Rachel Carver. We'll be back with second quarter action. You're watching the CWPA Division I Women's Varsity Water Polo Championship semifinal action from the DeNunzio pool on the campus at Princeton University. There's Cap 7, the official ball of the CWPA. Healy Awards, the maker of fine championship plaques. Fox 40, the official whistle of the CWPA. And Turbo, the maker of high-quality water polo suits, caps, and deckwear. Also, this weekend's stream of the championship is being brought to you by Play-by-Play Productions. Still time to text your friends and family and ask them to go to the Collegiate Water Polo Association website, sign in to the media side, and watch along with you. Number 3 in the white cap, Kayla Rhodes, swimming off for St. Francis. Annie Robinson again, number 10 in the dark cap, winning for the Tigers. So off we go to the second quarter of play. The Red Flash bench electric at the end of the quarter, even though the team is down 1-0. The Tigers go to work. Offensive turnover foul called on the drive, holding the suit. Called against number 2, Laura Larkin. And a great play on the defense. Sneaking in was Grace Houlihan, the sophomore from Laguna Beach, California, to take the ball away from Addie Williams on the counter. Open on the far side, getting the pass and the shot. Oh, and hitting the post was Laura Larkin, the senior from Solana Beach, California. Had an outstanding opportunity to double the lead for the Tigers, but missed. So it's Rhodes, way overthrowing Williams, who has to chug out to the side rope to get the ball. Hayden Lang in the center. Also getting in there, number 5, Kimberly Frostad, a sophomore from Regina, Canada, seeing her first action. Williams with the lob, over the bar and out of play. Delay while the extra ball is removed from the playing field. So it's Robinson, senior from Riverside, California, sends it down the wing. Carver gives it back to her. Now it's into the middle for Houlihan. Onto the wing, into the center. Offensive turnover, offside called at 2-meter line, being inside 2 meters ahead of the ball. Called against number 16, Shanna Davidson. So the Red Flash take over. And the breakaway attempted pass doesn't work. Robinson over to cover it up. Now she slips back into the center. Princeton exclusion for 2 hands down, checking the center forward. Her second of the game called against number 10, Annie Robinson. Time of the exclusion, 6:18, power play, St. Francis. So a chance to draw even for the Red Flash. It's Hallbauer working with Williams. Curling out from the left side is Rhodes. Now it's Carter. It's even now. The shot off the crossbar. Rebound retrieval, new shot clock for St. Francis. Down the wing it goes. It's Rhodes. Way over to the other side. Ordinary foul. Abby Carter, the senior from Abbotsford, Canada, sends it down the wing for Williams and gets it back. Into the center it goes, and Lang's attempted shot goes way outside to the right. Couldn't quite get the angle with her hand. Back go the Tigers. St. Francis exclusion for 2 hands down. Holding in the center. Her second of the game called against number 7, Abby Carter. On the missed shot and turnover, St. Francis back to full strength. Took Abby Carter a long time to get from the far left wing all the way back to the penalty area in front of the St. Francis bench. So the shot clock is down to 5 seconds. Williams. And the shot is way wide left. Might have been a throwaway. Onto the counter goes Rachel Carver. It's 3-on-2 for the Tigers. If they can get the ball up there. There's the pass a little bit too far to the outside. Carver pulls up. Oh, goes cross pool. And off the crossbar after too many fakes is the shot. That cross pool opportunity cried out for a shoot right away. St. Francis exclusion for 2 hands down. Checking the center, her first of the game called against number 14, Kayla Olay. Princeton power play goal. You can see here on the shot it goes effectively in. Tough to see the exclusion there. Princeton power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 8, Jovana Sekulic. Time of the goal, 4:13. The score, Princeton 2, St. Francis 0. So our first power play of the game comes from Princeton. Williams all the way over to the other side. Such, who had grabbed a breather just now. Now it's Hallbauer. Off on the side. Rhodes. Oh, and her shot is wide right. She walked right into the block, and as her arm came forward, it was Kayla Carroll knocking the arm, so the shot fell short. So the Tigers go back the other way. Jelensky all alone on the right side was Frapont. They can get her the ball. Now up top, faking, off the crossbar goes Ava Houlihan, Grace's sister. Olay. On the right side, it's Rhodes. A sophomore from Oceanside, California, working up top. along with Taylor Hallbauer from Edmonton, Canada, looking to shoot, fires way over the bar and out of play. So it'll be Frapont. Offensive turnover foul called against number 4, Kate Mallory. And back the other way goes Amisha Such. She's got an angle to go down the left wing. Stops, stands up, and off the bar. Rebound retrieval. St. Francis, new shot clock. So it's Rhodes up top. Such to the center. Williams all the way across. Good hands up on the defense, but then a third party came in, created the ordinary foul. Kayla Olay will put the ball in play. Oh, far side. Williams left hand to right hand, and then it's stripped on a nice defensive play by Jovana Sekulic, the sophomore from Belgrade, Serbia. Was the leading scorer for Princeton this season with 65 goals. Sends it on the right side for Ava Houlihan. Jelensky shoots wide left. The long pass for Williams. Williams is fouled, looks to go to Such. Such, a nice play underwater to keep position to get the loose ball. 10 seconds in the shot clock. It's Rhodes. Now Hallbauer. The skip shot, wide right. Two nothing still for Princeton. Into the center. Up and in. We'll see on the replay, Kate Mallory gets behind the defense and makes a nice play to put the ball in the water, then go back up and beat Isabel Lumley. Princeton counterattack goal, her first of the game, scored by number 4, Kate Mallory. Time of the goal, 1:08. The score, Tigers 3, Red Flash 0. So the Red Flash on the other end of getting shut out in the first half. Hope that it doesn't go all the way to the first half with a shutout. And throwing the ball away was Taylor Hallbauer. Correction, Kimberly Frostad. And now going down the right side. Cece Stewart in the game now. St. Francis exclusion for pulling back on the drive. Her first of the game called against number 11, Amisha Such. Time of the exclusion, 44 seconds. Power play, Princeton. And before the St. Francis defense could get itself aligned, Cece Stewart on the right wing puts it away. You can see her wide open. There's the pass on the right side, and she doesn't fake and puts it away right away on the cross-pool pass. Princeton power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 6, Cece Stewart. Time of the goal, 35 seconds. The pass falls short, and the crashing defense of the Tigers takes it away. The goal scorer, Cece Stewart, the junior from Laguna Beach, California, making the play. 15 seconds in the half. One more attack for the Tigers. As it winds down, a nice pass open on the left wing. Faking and overthrowing, and that'll do it. The score at the end of the first half of play, the Princeton Tigers in dark caps 4. The St. Francis Red Flash and White Caps 0. Well, an entertaining second quarter with lots of plays at both ends, but it appears that the incessant subbing and counterattacking from the Tigers is starting to wear down the St. Francis players in the water, who are not getting substituted as frequently. We'll be back with second half action. You're watching CWPA Division I Women's Varsity Water Polo Semifinal Championship action from Princeton University. We're going to take a look at some of the highlights from the first half of play. Isabel Lumley, the goalie for the St. Francis Red Flash, has been outstanding again, despite giving up the 4 goals. Great save there, great save on the short side, and then leaping across in the center of the net, and just getting into the heads in the first quarter for sure of the Tigers shooters. But the Tigers eventually broke through, and they got one back that Isabel Lumley would like to have back on the short side. Then they went to work on the power play, into the post, cross-cage shot, no chance for Lumley. Then the counterattack, and the Tigers go to work on the counterattack. A nice play inside, and then the power play again. The exiting player creating the opening and shooting right away off the cross-pool pass. So we'll be back. Each goalie with 4 saves in the cage. So the teams have changed ends. We're going to see what St. Francis can do, being on the other end of a dominating defensive performance. Despite the 4 goals, Isabel Lumley still having a great game for the Red Flash. Lindsay Lucas in the Princeton cage, equal to everything that's been thrown her way. Kayla Carroll defeats Novali Roberto. So Princeton will go to the first attack of the second half. And for those watching the stream, the Tigers and Dark Caps with the ball, moving left to right on your screen. St. Francis and the Whitecaps moving right to left, trailing 4-0. So St. Francis in a drop, 2 center forwards for Princeton. In the pass goes a nice roll and move, but deflected at the defense, and then Lumley getting her hand on it. And back the other way, the long pass for Such. It's a perfect one, but Such has to split 2 defenders. Earns the exclusion. Princeton exclusion for swimming over top of the player with the ball to play it. Her second of the game called against number 2, Laura Larkin. Time of the exclusion, 7:21. St. Francis will go to the power play after its 30-second repositioning timeout. So a 5th power play opportunity for the Red Flash to try to break through. Quick substitution by the Tigers during the short timeout. Skulich goes out. Kayla Jelensky, the sophomore from Stamford, Connecticut, comes in. But it's 4-2 formation for the Red Flash. Down the right side goes Roberto. Ole working with Roberto. A switch on the side, a pass into the post, but the shot is saved and controlled by Lindsay Lucas. On the save and change of possession, Princeton back to full strength. And in from the penalty area is Sekulic, who passes up. Kayla Carroll. Chance to go to the net. A penalty shot has been called against St. Francis, number 8, Taylor Hallbauer, going over top of a player who has clear access to the goal with the ball inside 5 meters. And Isabel Lumley with the great save. Kaya Lansky helping her a bit by shooting the ball halfway up the cage. But nonetheless, Lumley up with the huge save. Now it's Addie Williams. Intentionally overthrows her target, Novali Roberto. Delay of game called against St. Francis for throwing the ball away. Sneaking in behind the defense on the right side, turning hard to the net is Carroll. She's fouled, coming in. Oh, open was Frapon. Now it's Grace Houlihan back in the game. Into the post on a play the Tigers obviously work on, but it goes off the fingertips of Genevieve Frapon. So Lumley, the engineering major, sends the Red Flash down the right side. It's Williams. Going cross pool. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Princeton exclusion for pulling back after the turn. Her first of the game called against number 5, Rachel Carver. Time of the exclusion, 5:28. Power play, St. Francis. Well, the Red Flash have to find a way to capitalize on the power play. Cross pool, the quick shot is blocked to the defense, but Ole gets it. Rebound retrieval after the block shot. New shot clock, St. Francis. Team's back to full strength. And the shot is way over the bar by Ole. And hard to the counter go the Tigers. On the wing, it's Frapont. She's all alone, and she scores. The punishing counterattack of the Tigers comes through again. Frapont gets in behind the defense all kinds of time and then picks the top far corner with a beautiful shot. Princeton counterattack goal, her first of the game, scored by number 7, Genevieve Frapont. Time of the goal, 4:52. The score, Tigers 5, Red Flash 0. Such into the center. Hard turn and shot. Oh, and coming over was Yelensky, but now open on the wing and scoring. Amos Such, as the defense comes over to help the center. The rebound goes fortuitously right in her hand, and she deposited it in the short side. St. Francis goal, her first of the game, scored by number 11, Amos Such. Time of the goal, 4:35. The score, Tigers 5, Red Flash 1. Yelensky, looking to fire from the top, changes her mind and overthrows her intended target. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Walking in, lots of fakes, and a nice block at the defense. 1-5 blocking another 5. As Kimberly Frostad blocks Rachel Carver. Williams, international studies and Spanish major, goes all the way across the pool with the ball. Five seconds in the shot clock, and the Red Flash attack pushed to half pool. It's into the center and overthrown. Taken away easily by Rachel Carver, and back go the Tigers. Yelensky with a lead on the right side. Such trying to catch up. Now Frostad goes over to pick up Yelensky. Up top, Carver. Back to Yelensky. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Carver open. And a great shot. Bar down. Spins over the line. No chance for Isabel Lumley on that shot. That was seeing eye hitting the crossbar and dropping down. You can see on the replay the ball just spins back into the net before it's scooped out by Lumley. Princeton goal, her second of the game, scored by number 5, Rachel Carver. Time of the goal, 3:08. The score, Princeton 6, St. Francis 1. So now it's Abby Carter. Carter overthrows her intended target. Into the center goes, position. Princeton exclusion for pulling back in the center. Her first of the game called against number 4, Kate Mallory. Time of the exclusion, 2:43. Power play, St. Francis. So another chance for Red Flash. They're in a 3-3 formation. Williams up top, Frostad. Teams are even. Such off her back, fires, and right to the incoming excluded player, Kate Mallory. The long lead. Into the center. Stepping back. Oh, and a rocket off the crossbar. Lumley helped. Oh, she almost fumbles the ball back into her net. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Such backing up, calling for it. Holds the ball. Pressed heavily by Ava Houlihan. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Princeton exclusion for 2 hands down in the center. Her second of the game, called against number 5, Rachel Carver. Time of the exclusion, 1:35. Power play, St. Francis after the team timeout. So head coach Jay O'Neill will go to work with his team during the team timeout. On the last play, a yellow card has been issued to Princeton head coach Derek Ellingson. So we'll be back with what the Red Flash can come up with after their team timeout. You're watching semifinal action, CWPA Division I Women's Varsity Championships from Princeton. Four-two formation to start. Oh, and that had to be a design play coming off the timeout. Kayla Ole getting the first pass and not hesitating with the shot from the top, and it caught the defense napping, only one arm up, and the late reaction by Lindsay Lucas. St. Francis power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 14, Kayla Ole. Time of the goal, 1:31. Annie Robinson at top, 2 centers for the Tigers. Mallory on the right post, Burkhart on the left. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Into the center goes Burkhart with a rollaway and blocked nicely at the defense by Taylor Hallbauer. One minute to play in quarter number 3. Ordinary foul. Ole like to become a physician's assistant. Goes to the far right side on the wing. It's Carter. Carter, psychology and fine arts major, throws the ball away. In position for the steal was Shanna Davidson from Huntington Beach, California. Went to Los Alamitos High School. Burkhart. Up top, it's Robinson. Keeps it going down the wing for Frapont. Gets it back. 10 in the shot clock. Burkhart stepping away, putting it in. The backhand shot is weak. Doesn't reach the goal from Laura Larkin. 5 seconds in the quarter. And they score at the end of 3 quarters of play. The Princeton Tigers and Dartcaps 6. St. Francis Red Flash and Whitecaps 2. Well, the Red Flash hanging in there despite the lopsided scores during the season. But they turned that last night against Brown to gain entry to this semifinal game. We'll see what they can do in the fourth quarter. The Tigers, meanwhile, continue to show their dominance in all aspects of the game, especially on the counter. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. It's number 7 in the white cap, Abby Carter, swimming off for St. Francis. Uncontested swim off, won by Kayla Carroll of Princeton. So the Tigers go to work to start the fourth quarter. Up by 4. Two centers again for the Tigers. Into the center, and it's taken away. A trio of St. Francis defenders getting together to strip the ball away. So it'll be Abby Carter. Long across the pool. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Into the center goes Such. Usually a left wing, but now wants the ball. Steps away quickly, and the hook pass and shot is saved. Lindsay Lucas save out of play. Corner throw. New shot clock, St. Francis. Corner must be taken on the same side that the ball exited the pool. So the Red Flash with another opportunity. And it's Kayla Rhodes getting on the wing. Addie Williams quickly up. A penalty shot has been called. Her first of the game for pulling back the center. Clear access to the goal. Called against number 13, Grace Houlihan. And a deliberate slow shot by Addie Williams is saved by Lindsay Lucas, and each goalie has blocked a penalty shot in this game. So Annie Robinson will go back the other way. Send it down the wing. And it's up top now. Houlihan on the wing. Davidson into the center, stepping out and ringing it off the crossbar was Carroll. Rebound retrieval. The official calls the ball out after an change of direction. Rebound retrieved by Princeton. New shot clock. Three people on the back line for the Red Flash. Not letting the ball go into the center. And now up to steal the ball was Addie Williams. Williams, who says she does a mean Jay Leno impression. And now it's Such making the backhand turn. She's got position. And an ordinary foul called. Such goes up. Princeton exclusion. Her second of the game. Two-hand push in the center called against number 8, Jovana Sekulic. Time of the exclusion, 5:49. Power play, St. Francis. So another opportunity for the Red Flash. Williams in her customary spot on the right wing. 3-3 formation. It goes to Such. She fires and scores! So Such, with her second goal of the game, gets the pass on the wing. Nice fake, and then a short side quick ripper. St. Francis power play goal. Her second of the game, scored by number 11, Amisha Such. Time of the goal, 5:27. Score, Tigers 6, Red Flash 3. Now an opportunity, and the shot is blocked to the defense. Rebound retrieval, new shot clock, Princeton. So the Tigers controlling the ball. Up top, it's Grace Houlihan going up back on the wing. Robinson to Houlihan. She looks like she might shoot, but has to pass off. Weak side pass. Oh, and another diving block by the St. Francis Red Flash defense. And the long breakaway pass, Such. Thinking about turning, can't. Princeton exclusion for shoving the ball away after the whistle on the free throw. Her third of the game, called against number 10, Annie Robinson. She's excluded from the remainder of the game. St. Francis power play. So the senior from Riverside, California, done for the game. The red flash on the power play, which is about to expire. Still 10 seconds on the shot clock, though. Williams up top, and the shot by Carter is off the top of the crossbar and out of play. On the counterattack, it's into the center. St. Francis exclusion for going over top of the player driving the net. Her first of the game, called against number 5, Kimberly Frostad. Time of the exclusion, 4:04. Princeton will go to the power play after its full team timeout. So the red flash had crept back and got within 3, but now the Tigers with a chance to extend it back up to 4. We'll see what happens. We'll be right back after the team timeout. So 4-2 formation. The Tigers on the power play. Jelensky sliding left. They're in a 3-3 now. The curl from the right wing. And with the ball, Davidson working up top with Carver. Jelensky, the short pass and the long pass. The exclusion has expired. The outside shot blocked to the defense again. Taylor Hallbauer. Finance major from Edmonton, Alberta. Played for Edmonton Tsunami. Her favorite place to travel is Hawaii, and why wouldn't it be? Now it's Olay. Such, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Into Olay, cross pool, nice pass, Rhodes looking to shoot, and knocked down and controlled by Lindsay Lucas for her 8th save of the game. Grace Houlihan sends it on the right wing. There's room down the right wing. Davidson in, turns to her backhand, and coming back to make the play was Such. Now it's on the right wing. It's Williams. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Far side pass for Such. Free throw must be taken outside of 2 meters. 3 seconds in the shot clock. It's got to be Hallbauer. There's the skip. Knocked down at the defense. Grace Houlihan. And now it's Carver with room. She's got all kinds of time and scores. It's a hat trick for Rachel Carver. Twice a CIF Division I champion. And there's the shot. Picking the high corner. Carver with single-season records at Laguna Beach High School for steals and assists. Princeton power play goal, her third goal of the game, scored by number 5, Rachel Carver. Time of the goal, 2:04. The score, Tigers 7, Red Flash 3. Passes over the head of Addie Williams. And it's Hayden Lang in the game now. Pass into the center. Hallbauer nicely flips it out. Olay with some room as the clock winds down on the shot. But her shot is knocked down at the defense on a nice play by Ava Houlihan. Down the right side. Cece Stewart gives it off to Mindy Pang, the senior from Greenwich, Connecticut, seeing her first action. Into the post, and another great save by Isabel Lumley. Quick outlet. Now it's Hallbauer. Has a foul and shoot opportunity. Stands up, fires it, and misses wide right. Less than a minute to play in the fourth quarter. So 50 seconds to go, and Lindsay Lucas, a 3-time USA Water Polo Academic All-American, was her high school team captain, was on the USA Youth National Team in 21-22. Passes off. The Tigers happy to run the clock. Now it's Stewart, makes the lob. And it's in! What a fantastic lob. Isabel Lumley actually playing the lob, but it was so well placed she couldn't get there. You can see Stewart walking in lots of time. You can see the far corners there, but Lumley is going up and over, but it's so perfectly placed just out of her fingertip stretch. Princeton lob shot goal, her second of the game, scored by number 6, Cece Stewart. Time of the goal, 27 seconds. The score, Tigers 8, Red Flash 3. St. Francis will go to the attack after its full team timeout. Isabel Lumley will put St. Francis on the attack after the team's timeout. So the St. Francis play for the end of a game after a timeout. They start in the middle and fan out, double center. Pass goes into the center. Ordinary foul. Williams has to get the ball up quickly. Rhodes. Oh, trying to go cross pool, but Stewart perfectly positioned ball side, and that's going to do it. The Tigers will fan out as the clock winds down with 5 seconds to go. And the final score, the Princeton Tigers 8, the St. Francis Red Flash 3. Princeton advances to tomorrow's championship final at 12 noon. St. Francis will play in the third place game at 10 a.m. So a complete victory by the Tigers, but credit to the St. Francis Red Flash. Hanging in, getting to 6-3, and then 2 late goals by the Tigers salted it away. The Tigers holding on to their first seed status. Await the winner of the upcoming semifinal at 2 p.m. between Harvard and Michigan. And that's it for the broadcast. You've been watching CWPA Division I Women's Varsity Water Polo Semifinal action from the DeNunzio Pool on Princeton University's campus. Have a good afternoon.